Hey, Scott Coombe again. Do you play golf? I'm asking that because it fits an analogy. I've been reading in a book, and it's talking about, you've got all these weaknesses, and we should just, we've got these great strengths and we've got all these weaknesses. If we could only improve all of these weaknesses and build them up, then we'd be a more full, complete person, and we'd be able to find success so much easier, so much quicker. And I couldn't help but feel like, I don't think so. I think we've got those strengths that are high, that are like what we're created to do, and we've got all these weaknesses to keep us dependent, to keep us so that we're not like this one-man army, but like we need other people to fulfill our weaknesses, our gaps. And so, like, golf is a game where it's got all these different skills in it. Okay, you got to hit the drive, so you got to have the strength, and accuracy is very important, and it's got to roll in the right areas. You got the chipper out of the sand, and get it onto the greens, and then you got to putt it in. All these different aspects. And typically someone's really good with maybe their driver and the 8-iron or something like that. And there's so many people that are like, I just can't drive, but I can putt real well. So everyone, even in that game, they have their strengths and they know their weaknesses. Hey, every game I, get an extra few strokes because my weak shots. And but I was like, what if you could take golf and you formed a team? Okay, and you said, I'm good at driving. You're good at, chipping it out of the sand or in the hazards. Someone else is great at putting. And we just complemented each other. I drive it, you get it onto the green, and that guy putts it in. Everyone utilizes their skill. We form a good team. I think that's how we're supposed to be. That all of this, I'm a one-man show, is wrong. We're supposed to be, not sitting there like, hey, I'm Mr. Charisma, give me all the glory and all the girls, and I'll take the fame and the money to boot. We shouldn't ever be striving for that. What we should be looking for is, where's the people that we can get on track with, and all of us build a level of success that we're very happy with. And, we share all that stuff. Now, definitely it's not like communism or socialism where like everyone in the whole company or the business gets the same measure of success. No. I mean, the people that risked and uses their strengths, they should be rewarded. And, depending on, let's say you're an employee, okay? Now, you don't get the same reward as the owner does, okay? And that's natural. They've done the risks and they've organized everything. But if you're not in a position where you're using your strengths at work, then you shouldn't be there. You need to be in a position where, okay, I'm a writer. I need to be sitting here and writing, 60, 80% of the time that I'm here at work, because then they're going to get the best that I have. And the company will look at it and they'll be like, wow, I'm so much glad we don't have you in the counting department where you're just counting numbers, but we actually have you writing. Or why are you in sales when you need to be a manager, administering the other things? We need to look at things and say, it's not about, how weak we are. And so often our self-esteem cuts us down because we know we're so weak, and so we can't capitalize on that. And yes, to some extent we do need to learn to talk to people We do need to know how to handle and deal with other people and customers or friends, with our spouses or close relationships. We need to be able to communicate. We do need to some extent, be able to sell ourselves. That's a whole huge area of life. But beyond that, we need to focus on our strengths, and let's build and learn the things that make us strong. And then we'll become that much more effective when we find our team, when we find those people that we can work in complementary with. And if they've been working on their strengths, if I'm a driver in the golf game, let me find the putter and the pitching guy. Let's get together and be that team, and we'll find far more rewards. We will have a great time on the golf course, as opposed to getting frustrated and saying, well, the golf game was it was rough. There was a few holes that I was pretty excited about, and that's typically how golf goes. 2 holes were great, and so you go back again because you're so excited about the 2 holes compared to the 18 or 16 that you flubbed. But first, find out where your goals are. Find out where your strengths are. And then find out, how can I improve those? And if you want some more information from me, go ahead and click another video, or go over to hopeforglory.com and shoot me an email. Alright? Talk to you later. Bye.